Hello world, welcome back to Razor Motorsports, and if you're like me, kind of getting old, I gotta admit, I can't see quite as well at night as I used to be. I noticed in my 2015 Toyota Highlander with the regular halogen bulbs, just couldn't see quite as well at night, so I was looking into some different LED options, replacement bulbs for my regular stock headlights, and so picked these up from Headlight Revolution. I bought these, no special consideration or anything like that, but these are some GTR Lightnings for CSP mini LEDs. Here's the actual part number and stuff of what we got, and they are H11 replacement bulbs. So seems like these guys do a lot of reviews, a lot of testing, a lot of different products. So I picked these things up and we're going to try this. It does come with a little Allen wrench. That's what the bulb actually looks like. It's supposed to put out, I don't know, around triple the luminaires as a regular bulb, so we'll see. Obviously follow whatever your local ordinance is with regards to what you're allowed to use. You do definitely want to make sure you're following whatever the local laws is. So that's what it looks like. We're going to plug this in. I think it does require a little bit of trimming of the headlight housing or something, but other than that, I think it's going to be a pretty easy install. Okay, thanks to the magic of technology, we are actually going ahead in time 1 year. So I have been using the GTR CSP mini LED light bulbs in two different vehicles for a year now. I've actually had it in a Toyota Prius 2012 and also a 2015 Toyota Highlander. These are the H11 bulbs, and just want to share my thoughts. So first off, this is what the stock halogen H11 bulb looks like. Your vehicle may be a little different, but as you can see, the new GTR is a little bit bigger, but does not take up a whole ton more room, so it does fit with basically no modification. It was just a plug and play thing. The adapter, the connectors, everything fit perfectly. One thing you'll definitely want to check is the orientation of the lights. So as you can see, there's kind of these triangle tabs on the sides. You got to make sure they line up perfectly. You want up to be up, obviously. You don't want it sideways or anything like that, because the bulbs are designed to kind of go vertically like that and not have any angle to them. So that was the installation. Very easy. That's one of the pros of this thing. The other pro I would say is that it is fairly inexpensive for an LED bulb, 150 bucks. So that is pretty much on the cheap side for any sort of LED replacement bulb. So that's pretty nice. So easy to plug in. And it is relatively cheap. Now, in terms of the light output, I do have some concerns. So what I would say is, I know they market this as being brighter and stuff, and I would say in certain circumstances, it is actually brighter. I've been using it, like I said, for a year now, and what I noticed was that in dark rural type areas where there's no lights at all, so basically like a country road with like a country back road or something like that, at night, the darker it is, actually the better these perform. They definitely, I would say, provide more light output than a standard halogen bulb. Not just in terms of the lumens or whatever, but they basically provide like a wide spectrum of white light. They're not particularly bright in any one spot, but just kind of a nice wide swath of light. But overall, I would say at any particular position where you're looking at, it is not as bright. So that, I would say, is the downside of this. If you're in a city environment where you have a lot of outside light, like you got a lot of street lights, you got a lot of traffic lights, you got a lot of maybe other cars with headlights pointing at them, I would say actually there's basically no advantage to these in my opinion. I know it looks kind of weird in that sample photo I show of the light. It looks like it's brighter, but actually with more other, I guess, light pollution or whatever you want to call it, the more light there is outside already, the less this will actually provide any sort of advantage. And to that point, I would say, yeah, if you live in the city, I would not buy these. So that's kind of my final verdict. Rural country area, no lights outside. Yeah, these are better. They are brighter. You will get some advantage to running these. If you're running in a city environment like where I live in the suburbs, and there's a lot of like plazas, street lights, all kinds of other stuff going on. I don't think these really do much at all. Even if it's raining or whatever, I would say these don't actually provide enough advantage, and probably no advantage at all over a halogen light. I know it sounds kind of weird, and you won't see too many reviews like that, but in my opinion, I would say that's overall not really worth buying. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is they do make these, the Ultra 2, so I guess these are a newer version of the mini CSPs. They are more expensive. They're about $100 more. They're also a little bit harder to install because they got this little metal box you have to attach somewhere within your headlight assembly. You got to mount somewhere or zip tie it somewhere or something like that. But I will do a full review on those when I get some more time on them. But initial thoughts are that these are quite a bit brighter, and definitely brighter than the mini CSPs. These, I would say, are kind of around half to 2/3 the light output of another LED vehicle like Tesla or a Lexus or something like that. They are not as bright as those vehicles, but I would say the Ultra 2s are pretty close in terms of light output. They are definitely much brighter than these, maybe 75 to 100% brighter than the mini CSPs. Now, I don't know about the longevity. I don't know, long term how these are going to hold up, but these are definitely an option I would consider if you're looking at LED lights. I'll do a full review on these once I have some more time, but yeah, I would probably spend the extra $100. These are about $250, I think, at the time of this video. These are about $150, but I would say they're worth it because these, I would just save your money, not get these. Either stick with the halogens or go all the way up to the Ultra 2s. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.